What the I mean, that's the thing. If I make it an hour-long episode, I can dedicate more time to going and gathering some more stuff. Okay, so what we're going to do is we are going to... So these are the actual railways. And I'm kind of lining it... I'm going to line it up like right here, okay? So this is what the rails are going to travel on, right? There's going to be two rails. One going one way, one going the other. But it's going to look like what a normal, typical train would be traveling on, right? So let's just give you guys an idea. So we'll start building this here. Buddy, thank you. See, he knew, and he moved right out of the way. No problem at all. And then obviously the ties go in like this. And I don't know if I want them every block or every other block, or if I want them to be like 2 block space apart. I don't know. Let's build it with one and see what it looks like. And then we'll go back and we'll do it the other way. So this will take 2 seconds. Okay. And now there's a ton of different ways I've kind of like tested in a creative world on how to build them. And this is like basically the simplest way. There's another way you could do it with like some stairs and stuff, but it just gets too complicated. And like from the ground, you may be like, oh, it doesn't look like a railroad. But when you actually look at it, it looks like a proper railroad, which is really cool. Now, I think the ties are the perfect distance apart. That looks just fine. And again, the rail will be going this on the right side, it'll be going forward. And then on the right side facing this way, it'll be going backward. Maybe. I haven't... That kind of stuff can be decided later. Now, I don't know how to build like a railroad stop necessarily, so I'll have to figure that out. But the train station is going to be right here. And I do have some wood so we can start kind of hypothesizing how the build is going to look. So maybe we'll start it like right here. And you know, you want to have like a big deck out here, right? So this deck is going to be where... I don't know, like the train platform where you're going to be standing. And then back here will be the actual, like, you know, structure. So we'll build these logs a little bit higher, kind of like this. Obviously, they're going to be higher than this, but just for testing purposes, we'll build them like this. Okay, this one needs one more. Okay, there we go. And then we have to, you know, go get some materials to build this with. So obviously, we're going to need to kind of... We have enough stuff to start the railroad, but we don't have enough stuff to start the actual rail train station. It's called a train station. What have I been calling it this whole episode? Because it definitely is not a train station. A railway station? Is that what I've been saying? You guys are playing Neo? It's a train station, buddy. Sometimes I just forget the just the most basic words. Like a train station. Okay. So yeah, I'm just kind of terraforming this a little bit because I feel like the edge is a little bit too close. Yes, dude. Okay, looking good. Feeling good. All right, so I'm going to go get some more wood, stuff like that. I don't know if the chunk tree has grown all the way, but enough of it has probably grown where we can get some wood. So, and maybe I want to build the railroad area out of some spruce. But we don't... okay. We don't really have... I mean, we have spruce trees over there. I'm not saying we don't have spruce trees, but I want to farm them in a more, like, simple way. So maybe we'll change that from oak to spruce. I don't know. Because I don't know if spruce trees can grow when they're just 1 block apart. I don't think they'll produce enough saplings to like be sustainable. But I'll go over there. I'll get some spruce saplings off camera, or spruce trees off camera, and I'll come back and we'll have enough wood to hopefully finish this build. But why did I click that? I meant to click F12 to stop the record. Okay, bye. Okay, guys. Welcome back to the world. I took a short break, but I'm back here. And look at this. We got all the spruce wood we're going to need, probably. I don't know if we need more or less. We'll just kind of see. So I'm going to go ahead and hot swap these logs out. So just as they're sitting here, we'll kind of swap them out. And then we'll have a better basis for what we're going to do. So these are just 4 blocks high. I can remember that just fine. 1, 2, 3, 4. Look at me. Okay. There we go. There's 4 blocks on each of those. There we go. On each of those. And now, I don't really want to look up any pictures of, like, railway stations. I kind of want this to be, I guess, sort of my own build. So we'll have to kind of come up with things on the fly as needed. And I realize now I didn't bring any floor materials, so I'm going to go grab those real quick. Because as much as I'd love to do the whole thing out of wood, it would look kind of weird. It would look kind of weird. Anyways, I'm going to go and get, and also... Gotta clear this out, man. You need to hire me to come here on my tractor and mow this. Look at all this, dude. Oh yeah. Already way better. Okay, so I'm gonna go get some materials for the floor, like some sort of stone or something. I'll be right back. Alright, so we're heading back up. And I just decided to use stone brick because I looked at my stone chest and we don't have that many materials. And honestly, man, stone's going to look just fine. So I'm not worried about it at all. And we can put up a few things we don't really need right now. Like, I'm not really sure what any of that stuff is. We're going to end up with a bunch of chests here. I promise we'll take them away. We're not going to... Here, buddy, can you get out of the way a little bit? You're welcome to come on the bed because I'm about to have to sleep. But it'll be nice because we can get like a thumbnail, like Railway Dreams or something like that. Oh, it's going to be so cool. Okay, so let's kind of line out where the walls are going to be. And, you know, I want this to have some sort of... Oh, man, this is going to be really tiny. I was going to say, I kind of want it to have, like, some sort of... Yeah, that would be way too tiny if it was, like, that big. So we're going to go ahead and push these back maybe, like, 2 blocks. Because it's best if your supports are not on the same level. You know what I mean? Or on the same, like, you know, plane. If we built the wall all the way out to, like, here, for example, there's no depth on that. So that's how a lot of these good builders do it. I'm not claiming to be a good builder. But I do know a few strategies I learned when I was younger and had someone who was studying architecture that was really good at building. They actually like started and got their inspiration in Minecraft, and they taught me a lot of what they know. Also, our floor material is not this, so I don't know why I started putting this here either, but our walls at least we know are going to be right here. So we can go ahead and break out all this. Yeah, the interior is small. Are we ever going to really be in here? Probably not, man. We're just going to build it, put like a ticket booth or something and call it good. But now we need to build like the roof and stuff like that. Now, having your walls and your roof be the same material is kind of a no-no, so we're not going to do that. Okay, buddy, here. For right now, you're going to come over here, and you're going to sit on this comfy bed. Come on. Okay, or you sit right there. You can watch me work. Watch me work, you will. So let me build these walls a little bit. And, yeah, we're going to have a nice little happy-looking train station next to our... a comically oversized railroad. It's funny because we're going to put like rails on top of the railroad. It's going to be railception, but that is Minecraft for you. So I think we're just going to do a pretty simple kind of roof. I don't have any like big aspirations for making this some insanely complicated roof. Roofing is usually what burns me out because I'll like try to build it in so many, you know, fancy ways and like, I can never do it. So I'm just going to honestly just start with some stone brick. And we'll kind of move along from there. So what I'm going to do is extend this 1 block out. And we'll go over here. And I will build this. And I will texture it and make it look better. But I want like a tower sticking out of the top. You know, like a clock tower. Because, you know, if you're at the train station, you're going to have to know what time your train is leaving, right? Have I ever been on a train? No. But I assume you want to know. You know, I've seen on some TV shows, you know, the train leaves in 35 milliseconds. Please step on the platform. Something like that. Okay, well, I actually think that the clock tower area turned out better than I had thought. And yeah, it may look a little rough around the edges. Maybe it's a little bit too thick on the side, but what I think I'm gonna do is bring this down so that it appears as kind of like part of the structure, if that makes sense. Because yeah, in its current form, it was a little weird. But this is gonna make it appear like this is part of the structure, I think, more so. Yeah, it already looks better on the side. And this basically is going to be like there's not going to be a clock on it. I don't have any clocks in Minecraft. But off the bat, I think we're shaping up to have a pretty good build here. I haven't built like this in a while. I'm kind of happy it's turning out good. I feel like more oftentimes than not when I build, I tend to go with the same style. And I'm trying to branch out. So don't just tell me it looks bad. Try to be nice. Be like, Neo, this looks bad. I think you should do this, and this to make it look better. And then I'll be more susceptible to change it. That's not going to work. I can't have those. I can't do that, and that's fine. We can do them on... I don't want that, actually, because then it looks like it's not floating. It's a platform, okay? It's supposed to be floating somewhat. And obviously, we're just going to fill it all in. So let me fill in those gaps that I broke. And then we have another day passing. Now the roof is not done. Don't get on my case about the roof yet. It's not done, I promise. Because yeah, this train station obviously needs to be a little bit more open. Maybe we'll just have a counter like right here or something, and then the train people can be inside of here. The train people. Who are they anyways? The counter clerks, whatever you'd call them. So yeah, I'm gonna keep on working. So I think the first thing to make the roof look not so weird is just to stair it up a little bit. A little bit of stairs. We need some slabs as well. And there's a ton of things you can do with the roof like that when it's just blocks. That's the thing, is you always want to start off with something and then mold it. You see how it already looks like 10 times better? And if you wanted to, you could even add more depth, just go in 2 blocks like that. And then it gives the perception that it has even more than even more depth than it really does. Over here, I would just recommend putting the slabs, because otherwise your roof's going to look kind of weird. And then the same thing goes for over here, just a little bit of stairs. Will we see this side as much? No, but you want to give each side the equal amounts of effort. Otherwise your build, it might end up looking a little funky. So yeah, the clerk will be like right here, something like that. You know, like the person selling the tickets, okay? And maybe they don't need that big of a thing, but you know, they need some fresh air, okay? They need some fresh air. So I don't know how to do that. Maybe do some like glass panes there. Let me go get some glass from our house. I'll be right back. Have you guys ever watched those? There's a YouTube channel called Crow Bee Cat, and it's he has Minecon compilations, and dude, they are the funniest thing I've ever seen. I feel bad because some of the people on there are really young, and it's not like they're trying to like be awkward or something, but there's a lot of awkward moments at Minecon. And I don't think Minecon's a thing anymore. I don't think the people that work at video game studios like wanted to do it. Just the corporate people were like, well, it helps improve our public image. And they were like, okay, well, we don't need that anymore. Minecraft's the biggest game in the world. Can we just chill on it? And they were like, okay, man. Because Jeb, you can tell, is not a very big people person. And when he goes on stage, it's kind of awkward. I mean, obviously he's like a, really, really good programmer. People don't give Jeb enough credit, but Jeb was there at the beginning of Minecraft doing a lot of work, dude. And I feel like he was underrepresented as one of the biggest like names in the creation of Minecraft. And like a lot of people started and they played on like mobile or on the console or stuff, but when the game first came, everyone was like, oh, Jeb, or sorry, oh, Notch. Everyone was saying Notch is the guy, but hey, Jeb was right along there doing everything. I feel like the slabs made it look worse. Does anyone else feel like the slabs made it worse? Yeah, now it looks too, it doesn't look right. Actually, I know how to fix this. We're going to go back up there, and I'm going to put some stairs right here. Okay, that's going to fix all of our problems. Some stairs on some logs. Maybe I'm putting too much texture and detail into this, I don't know, but yeah, I feel like if I were to go back up here, what I can do, see, this is why I like to be able to fly when I build, because there's so many little tiny things. If I put stairs here, would that potentially make it look better? Yeah, probably. So we're going to do that on every side. I'll put some stairs. Let me texture this thing, and then I'll come back and show you how it looks. Okay, I'm sorry. Every time I build and I go off camera, I'm watching that video, and there's like, oh, what was that guy's name? He's like, hello. What is that guy's name? His name is like Skippy or something. Or what is his name, man? I feel like I should know because I'm in the Minecraft server. He's like, hello, welcome. He's like, talks like that, and I don't know what it is, but he's on the stage, and someone's like, what's some of the craziest fans he has? And it's just really funny. You guys should go and watch the video. Okay, but that's a nice clock tower. And yeah, I brought a bunch of stuff here. You saw me kind of put it in the chest while talking. And, just to give some texture to the outside of the build, because otherwise it's going to be kind of plain Jane. And I want to have some more stuff. So I'll probably do like some rails, because I feel like, nice and metallic. Because, we're at like a rail station, and there's a lot of rails. I don't like open-ended logs. We could try to do some stairs on the end of them, but I'm not so sure that's going to look great. Let's just try it. All you can do is try things, okay? All you can do is try things. And then maybe they'll look better. Yeah, that... I don't know, man. I think it's better with just open-ended logs. It'll be okay. And then I did bring glass, so we can make some glass panes, and we can do that for kind of like the station, I guess, in the front. And I think that could look... Oh, wow, it's 32. So I don't know the spacing on these. Yeah, it's going to have to be like... I forgot that they don't connect. So there's just one big, you know what? Can we just do it like that? Yeah, so that looks like a, why is this, I guess because connected textures don't make it not like, huh. Oh, you can do it with rails too? That's so weird. Sure, you know what? That can be our station where you gather stuff, where you gather the tickets. And then the actual workers can go in and out of this. That doesn't work. We probably need to make them a door. You know, actually, that does work because this is not exposed to the air, so we can just, whoop, no one has to know. They're gonna know. No one's gonna know. Something like this. Do a door on the inside, and that's perfectly fine. And then we are gonna go ahead and put a stone brick floor in here. Pretty cool. So let me fill this in with stone brick. It'll take 2 seconds. I don't need to cut the clip, Neo. I was about to tap the F12 button. There we go. And then I don't know what to put in here. I did bring signs. So we can say tickets. 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 There we go. Tickets, and we can put more tickets. So tickets and more tickets. Which one do you want to go to when you come here? I don't know. You want to go to one of them? I'm not so sure which one. And there we go. We kind of have a little bit of a train station. Is it the best train station ever? No, but is it there? Yeah, and I think it looks pretty cool. So now it's just kind of the finishing touches, things we want to put. Now, again, for the stop here, I don't really know what to put because it's going to have to be weird because, you know, we'll have to have the minecart, like, you know, like a little starter thing with the powered rail and a button. So I don't really know what to put for that, but I'm sure we can kind of figure it out. And then the back side of this thing here, there's really no rhyme or reason to what I'm doing. I'm just kind of putting some bushes down. Something like that is fine because there's no, I don't want to put windows in it. I feel like that would look kind of weird. You can maybe do a bush like that as well. Okay, cool. Now, I don't know if there's anything else I'm kind of missing. I did bring bookcases. I'm not so sure what those would be for. Maybe they need some books to read while they're waiting because I'm going to be their only customer. So they might need a few books because I'm not going to come here too often. And to be honest, since I'm the kind of owner of the world, do I even need to pay for a ticket? Is anyone else even ever going to be here? Does Buddy have to pay for his tickets? No, he gets them on the house for free. And why did I break my bed? I don't know. Okay, I'll see you guys in a bit. Stampy, that's his name. Stampy Longhead or something? Something, I don't want to do him dirty. I feel like that's not what it is. It's Stampy. That's it. Stampy, okay. I couldn't for the life of me remember. Actually, I don't know why I removed that one singular tie. We should probably put that back. It's Stampy. Okay. Yeah, because dude, it was bothering me. I was like, I should know this, man. I should know this. I think I watched him when I was younger, too. It's a funny thing. And I still couldn't remember. That looks terrible. Let's just not do that. Because I know there's like signs that have X's on them and stuff, but we can't do that in Minecraft. We can't do that little teeny tiny blocks. But I'd say for a starter rail station, that looks just fine. Maybe it'll kind of curve off to the side or something. I don't know. Or maybe we'll put... Where's all my stone? We'll put our stone like this. Just to kind of show that that's like the last block. I don't know, man. So now we got to build the bridge. The big old bridge. And I don't really know. Like, I don't have a thing. Like, I don't have some sort of like design for it. I have cobblestone here. I'm going to go ahead and remove this. Because this was our first bridge we got to get the cows to Cow Island. So... I should probably break it from the other side. That way we don't have to swim across. So let me do that real quick. Wait a second. Wait a second. I don't think railroads, like, go up. wait, no. I know that trains can trains go up. I reached this hill and I'm like, wait a second here. I don't think trains, like, typically... This is Minecraft, I know. But I don't think it's like a typical thing that trains increase their track elevation. I think that's kind of a... So, you know, I came to this conclusion and I was like, oh, okay. So I'm trying to figure out, you know, how big to make these little platforms. And I'm going to have to, like, go back to the beginning and kind of start to build the track on top of this. And I need to figure out, you know, what elevation do I want to sit at? Because I don't want to increase it a whole lot because it ruins the immersion, man. You know, I really don't feel like trains are supposed to go uphill. You know, obviously, maybe they can. Maybe I'm completely wrong in thinking that because otherwise, you know, the world's not really flat at all. So, like, how are you going Are you going to go up a hill and stuff? I don't know. So let me kind of play around with this and see if I can figure out a good method. Because obviously these guys have a 1 block space in between. So I can build this to, you know, whatever length I need to. So give me a moment. Actually, you know, I think this will be fine. There needs to be a 1 block space and a 1 block space. And then we should go up again. So like that. And then go over, what is this like? So 3 more blocks on the edge of this. So 1, 2, and 3. Something like this should work. Like in theory, I don't think this is going to be a problem. And then we'll just kind of go up by the same amount every time. So we'll add 3 onto this. 1, 2, and 3. And we have to do a little bit of terraforming. Whatever, man. It won't be a big deal. And then the same thing goes for over here. Yeah. Okay, so this works fine. Now, the only thing I was concerned about is what height do we want to go to? Because there's a hill over there. And, like, I don't know if that hill is... I mean, obviously, staying at sea level is a good idea. But maybe we'll build this as kind of a suspended railway for just a little bit. You know, it's like... So there's enough room for you to you know, like, be on the railway. And do we need any more... I don't think we need any... I don't think we need any more. Like, that's fine. No, I was saying we don't need any more spruce because we're not, like, you know... on a actual... like, we're not on a bridge anymore. Okay, cool. So we'll build the railway over to there. And then I'm going to start by kind of deciding where we want to make this thing go. I'm kind of excited, man. Now, obviously, this bridge is kind of plain, but... Dude, don't... Okay, you know, I don't want to build some giant, extravagant bridge with all those supports and stuff. We may end up putting some supports under there. I think we actually will do that. But for right now, this is good enough. Let me finish putting the railway here. And I'll do a replay, too, so you can see it. I'm sorry, I forgot to click the record button on the replay mod right here, so I apologize. But I did build the railway, and it's looking pretty good, man. We actually have some, you know, big on the world now. And yeah, what I was referring to up here was I think we're gonna do sort of an elevated, or at least keep it at this top elevation until we reach that hill, because I don't want to like mold it to the terrain and have to like go down right there and then go back up and then go up a bigger hill. So we'll just kind of keep it here. As for how you turn, like how do I turn with this design? We're gonna try it live on camera and see what we come up with, because I don't think it's gonna turn out too well. That's not funny. I guess I don't need to turn it yet, though, to be honest with you. I don't think we need to turn it because we're gonna turn it when we get to like over there, and then turn it and go straight out there and then go right. I'm gonna try to turn as little as possible. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. We definitely have a good start. And we did, that looks a little silly. It's almost too big. It's like it has too big of a head, but that's okay. Some things in Minecraft don't have to look perfect. Again, one video this week. This one we did a lot of stuff, so I'm just not going to record another one. This is my kind of, you know, like my wedding month, so things have been very hectic, doing a lot of preparation for the wedding. So just understand that, you know,